Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal and my dog, Play-Doh, who decided to just wake up right as soon as I started recording. I got a package in the mail yesterday. I'm super pumped about it. I knew it was coming for a while, and I finally received it yesterday, so I wanted to show it off and talk about it today, promote a band. But yes, this is one of my favorite death metal bands at the moment, and I've said that several times on this channel in the past, especially when their album released a couple of years ago. And I feel like I haven't talked about underground death metal a lot lately on this channel. There hasn't been a whole lot that I've been buying. I've been collecting some classics and some stuff that, you know, is a little bit more mainstream and popular in terms of death metal. So I figured, why not dedicate a whole video to some underground death metal that maybe you haven't heard yet before. And what am I talking about? I am talking about Severus. So yeah, Severus, the lead singer Lord Fowl, reached out to me on Instagram and said, hey, we want to send you our record. We love what you're doing in the scene, like all the support that you've given us over the years. Just a little bit of an appreciation package. So I received that. I'm super pumped. I actually do own this on CD. This came out on Transylvanian Recordings back in 2021, so it was almost 2 years ago, which is crazy. So this is Decrepit Flesh Relic, their first full-length album. They also have a couple of compilations and demos that were out on Transylvanian Recordings. Had a live promo that came out slightly before this that was so good. I think I raved about it on here. I know I wrote a really long Instagram post about it too. It was so good, and so they released a tape of that, and then there's some compilations and demos that came out on Sewer Rot Records, which is how I know about Severus. So back in 2019, so like right at the start of the pandemic, Severus is one of those first underground death metal bands that I started to get into, and one of the bands I started promoting and showing off on this channel way at the very beginning. So if you go all the way back into the archives of my videos and my tape collection updates and stuff like that, a lot of their stuff is in there. I was constantly trying to hunt it because it would sell out and it was hard to find, and people were selling them for stupid prices on Discogs, and then they finally got reissued and I was just overhyped. So this is a phenomenal album. I wish I had talked about it more on the channel, and so I'm bringing it back up again today. I wanted to show it off and show you how beautiful this vinyl is because it's still available on Transylvanian Recordings. I will link everything in the description. It sounds phenomenal, and this album is phenomenal. They are suffocating death metal, dissonant, suffocating death metal, a little bit of a blackened kind of sound here and there, but they just suffocate you. And it is in the best way possible. That is the best way I can describe it. This album is phenomenal. And everything about it scratches the itch of everything that I love about death metal. Just how incredibly dark and dissonant and suffocating it is. Just the vocal style and just the tempo. And it's just crushing. And it's like you're being drugged through a freaking forest of thorns, which is pretty much on par for this album artwork. In the package too, they also sent me some promo stuff, which is kind of fun. So this is the Severus logo, and it's a maze. I may not attempt to do that, but I may give it to my sons and see if they can do it. I'm sure they will. And then some set lists from past shows that they've done. The band is out of the West Coast. I think LA is where they're predominantly from, and so US death metal, and then also a little bit of a promo flyer of their album. So the vinyl itself is absolutely gorgeous. The color variant that they sent me goes really well with the album cover, but first, as always, I will show you the inner sheets. So there we go. Worship Disease, Reign Forever. Awesome artwork. And then lyrics on the other side with that artwork in the background. Now, the artist of this album is simply phenomenal. I love the artwork on this, and his name is Nick Mueller. And then the logo, Lord Fowl, Nick Mueller also did. So yeah, that logo is one of the best death metal logos in my opinion. I just love all the details into it. So yeah, that artwork is stunning. As well as that inner sheet, there is also this printed inner sheet as well. Some promo images of the band right there. And then, of course, on this side. So yes, they are a 4-piece. And yeah, they recently were signed to 20 Buck Spin, which was super exciting to see. They absolutely deserve that. I don't know actually when or if a release is coming this year. I hope so. That'd be great. I haven't seen any rumblings yet. Didn't want to poke and pry and ask too much about that, but I might now after this video. The vinyl itself is this purple that goes really well with the album cover. It looks amazing. There is also another color variant that's almost like a Coke bottle color, like a blue Coke bottle. I think that's also still available too. Again, links will be in the description. So yeah, I don't get a lot of mail or fan mail. I don't even know what to call packages lately. I kind of shut it down a little bit last year because I was getting too much, and it was kind of hard to keep up with trying to listen to things that people were sending me and talking about it on the video. But I've been making some exceptions and been talking through some people that obviously I know, I'm friends with, or I'm a huge fan of their band. So this was definitely made me really happy. Made my last couple weeks. I've been anxiously waiting to get it, and I'm glad that I finally did. So thank you so much, Lord Fowl, for sending this to me. Definitely appreciate this stuff. I don't expect this, obviously, just because I have a YouTube channel. I don't expect people to do this to me, so I don't ever ask or anything like that. But when it happens, I definitely am very appreciative, and I really love it. And I keep it. I don't ever sell this stuff, and it's always in my collection. So this is a really, really good album. If you really like that darker sounding, suffocating, like dissonant death metal, you're going to love this album. It's right on par for you. They also released the single, I think it was through Metal, one of the Metal Space blogs, Habaku. That is a phenomenal song. Definitely check that out. They have their own sound. It's kind of hard to say who they sound like. They sound like Sybaris. That's the best I'm going to describe it. So I'm going to pop a little teaser at the end of the video for you guys to hear. Definitely, stay till the end to listen to that. And then again, links in the description where you can find this, where you can buy this. And yeah, thanks again, guys. I really, really appreciate this. And I'm super, super excited for your future, and I cannot wait for more music to come out. So that's all that I had today. Enjoy your Thursday, and I will see you in the next one.